Hi everybody, I hope you're all doing okay. I'm just sending you guys this video to do a quick check-in and to let you guys know what my expectations of you guys for this week are. So this week you guys are going to be working on that government scrapbook assignment that I posted in Teams, I think 2 weeks ago now. So you have had plenty of time to read over it, but this is the day that you guys should actually start working on it. So it should take all of this week, if not less of this week, so meaning that you should have it done for sure by Friday. That is plenty of time to get this done. So just to kind of break this down for you, this is what you need to do if the instructions on the handout were not clear. What you need to do, and I have the handout right over here, so I'm going to be looking at it. What you need to do is you need to find 3 news articles, okay? So 3 news articles talking either about recent events, or you can find one from a little bit back, right? Because right now, if you go on any news sites, all it's going to be talking about is coronavirus, which is obviously very relevant right now. But if you want to find a news story from further back, that's okay too. Try to keep it within like the last year or so. Don't be going back to like 2010 and finding a news article for then, because that's not going to be very up to date. So find a news article, and you're going to find 3 of them. Okay, so one level is going to be for the federal level of government. The other is going to be for the provincial level of government, and sorry, my cat is scratching on the door where her food is. So if you hear something, that's what it is. Okay, so 1 federal, 2 provincial, and then the last one is going to be municipal. Now, if we think about it like this, where are we going to find these news stories, right? So would I find something about Winkler from CBC Canada? Probably not. So we're going to go a little bit further down, right? We would probably go to like PeminavalleyOnline.com for something like that. Same goes for provincial, right? You wouldn't go to CBC Ottawa to find something for Manitoba, right? You'd maybe go to CTV Manitoba, you could go to CBC Manitoba, and then for federal, obviously we're talking about the entire country, so then we could be going on to things like CBC, or if you wanted to go on to National Post, or if you wanted to go on to, I'm not sure if Global will have a lot, but you could try going on to Global. So that is what you need to do. After you are done that, you need to write a 5 to 10 sentence summary of each article. Now, the questions that you need to answer are on that handout, but just in case you need a reminder, here's what they are. You need to give me a summary of 1, what is the article about? 2, which level of government is the article talking about? And how do you know? So that's where you need to actually go into the article, and you need to find evidence, right? So some evidence might be like that it's literally talking about, that is my cat. I am so sorry. So, oh boy. So that evidence might be that you're going into that article and saying, oh, well, this has to do with like a bylaw about the noise levels in Winkler. So that would be your evidence right there. You can even quote the article, right? Where you find that evidence, do a little quote in there. That's all you got to do. Which branches are they talking about? Are they talking about executive, legislative, or judicial? Now this one, you are going to have to go ahead and look in that T-chart that we filled out, or not that T-chart, but that big table that we filled out in class together about what exactly executive, legislative, and judicial mean, okay? So you're gonna have to tell me which branch of government are we talking about here? And again, how do you know? What is your evidence there? You can quote that, that's fine. And who does this article affect? So who are the people surrounded in this article? Who are the people that they're talking about? What are some of the effects that that this article has on people, right? So if it is talking about passing a law, which would be legislative, by the way, if it's talking about passing a law, who is this law going to affect? Okay, so if you look, there is a checklist on the 2nd page of that handout, okay? All you have to do is go chink, 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 chink. If you have all of those things, you're good to go. And then there's a rubric. Give yourself a grade before you hand this in, okay? Make sure that you have, it's out of 8, make sure you have an 8, okay? Don't hand this in unless you have a 4 in the article section. If you're looking at the table right now, this will make sense to you. She came to say hello. Hi, Stella. she also wants you to give yourself a grade. She wants to make sure that you're handing this in properly, okay? Hand it in properly. Okay, go. Bye-bye. So make sure that you're giving yourself a grade, make sure you have 8 out of 8, and then you're good to go. If you have any questions, message me on Teams. That's the best thing that you can do right now. Hope you guys are doing okay. I miss each and every one of you. Stella's gonna knock down my camera any second, so I'm gonna go. Bye.